So this is actually the car I was the second most excited for in this update. The first, of course, being the 911 Dakar, third being the GT3 RS, and the fourth being the GT3R. I couldn't even remember it. But this is the Rocket, the Porsche 911 Turbo S. Well, it doesn't look like a rocket. Supposedly, this thing can hit 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. I'm pretty sure that's faster than, like, every modern hypercar that isn't a Rimac Navara. But yeah, this thing is, like, hella quick. And you could get them for, like, $100,000? But needless to say, yeah, it's kind of insane. So I could definitely see this thing being a drag rocket. But the reason I was really excited for this thing is because it has some very nice parts for it. We're gonna just run it back to the festival real quick. But overall, I would say this thing looks really good too. Like, I would say it's probably one of my favorite looking Porsche 911s, for sure. Also, one of my friends absolutely loves this thing a lot. Well, the convertible version of it, or I forget if they said the hardtop or convertible, but yeah, that's 200 miles an hour right there. I'm pretty sure this thing can go on to 202 or 206. But overall, like, this thing is just insane. But I just gotta show you the customization on this because it is really, really awesome.
Welcome back, Rosie.
So, let's just go see what engines we have. So right now we have a 640 horsepower, twin turbo, flat six. We could throw in a 3.8 liter. Oh, they're both 3.8 liters. But this one is from the GT2 RS, and this was from the 918. We're going to keep the stock engine, actually, with the 918 swap. Let's just look at our stats here. 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. Throwing in the GT2 engine, it takes us down to 2.1 and a half. Throwing in the 918, that takes us down to 2.1 again. We're going to keep the stock engine. But here's where things get interesting. Because we got Brabus and Maxton design. There's not really any difference. Well, I guess the Maxton adds that other little splitter down there. Can't get a force splitter, but I'd say we actually go with Brabus parts on this one. Because, you know, it adds the most. Because with Maxton, it just adds a little splitter. But with Brabus, it adds all that stuff around the front bumper and whatnot. And as for the wing, we have that. Or I thought there was one that was like the Brabus, but kind of like raised. Kind of like the old GT2 style wings. And they have classic Forza wing. I think we're going to go with, yeah, Brabus for sure again. Then, ooh, we have a different rear bumper from Porsche. Little spur down there. I guess it matches with the front lip that we have stock. Or could throw on the Brabus. Looks so good. Or the Maxton. Oh, wait, that's Brabus again. We don't have a Maxton one. So, I think we should go with the Brabus because it adds the little Porsche splitter. Yeah, we're going to go with that. For the size, we have Brabus and Maxton. I guess we'll go with Brabus again. A full Brabus. I think it's the Brabus Rocket, which has 1,000 horsepower. Do we have Brabus wheels? I'm going to check if we do have Brabus wheels, because I don't actually know if we do. I'd assume maybe, but I'm going to have to check again. So, good news, we do have Brabus wheels. Bad news, they're hideous. Like, we just have those two, and then we have that. We are going with, we're going, how about a brain fart? Rotiform, that's it. I think we're going to go with the Rotiforms instead, thank you. Because I'm not going to throw those on my car, because those Brabus wheels are hideous. What would even be good, Rotiforms for this thing? I don't hate that. Yet again, I don't love it. Those look good, actually. Like, it's hard to pick wheels for a car like this. Ooh. Get on my car now. Actually, are there better wheels? And I'm gonna say No, there are not. Unless, was there some ADV ones? There's a pair of ADV ones, or just ADV ones that I liked a lot. It was these. I used to throw these on every single car I had in Forza Horizon 4. Or should we go? No. We'll keep those. Now, for this thing, we have a 8-speed stock. We'll take that down to a 7-speed, shed some weight. We'll go with a race driveline, a race diff. And, we don't have any brakes, but we can drop the suspension a little bit. We're kind of on the heavy side, 3,400 pounds. We can take that down to 2,700. That takes us into S2, jeez. We're going to go with a sport roll cage, and then, how's this thing going to sound? A little different? It's like now it just sounds like every other Porsche, so I think I like the fuzzy noise from the stock exhaust, so yeah. And are we even gonna get 1,000 horsepower out of the stock motor? I feel like we should be able to, because for the Brabus rocket. Oh god, I'm having like weird hiccups. Jeez. So that's that. I don't think I've ever done a drag build. Ever. So I feel like that's what we're going to do. So we're going to swap in the 918 engine, throw a pair of turbos on it. We're going to leave the Brabus parts on. However, we're going to switch to drag tires. Actually, this thing might get into X. I'm going to see if this thing can get to X class. Alright, let's see. There's 1,000 horsepower. Let's see. Can this thing get to X? It's so close! S2996! Unless... Oh. Hang on. X-Class! Oh, this thing is an X-Class car! No way I can actually get to X! Dude! That's an X-Class car right there! That's an X-Class car right there! Holy... That's X-Class! Holy crap. But we are going to throw the Brabus parts back on. We are going to throw all that back on. And we are going to switch to drag tires. So, do we have... Don't have anti-lag. I'll have to throw that back on. But that's an X-Class car. We will throw on anti-lag. Because, yeah, we have 1,400 horsepower. A car that weighs 2,900 pounds now. Dude, because that hybrid system is probably, like, stupid heavy. We are going to... Yeah, full roll cage, what the hell. But, dude, that's an X-Class car we're working with right now. Holy crap. But with the drag tires, we do take it down to... Okay, so looking at the stats now, it said our top speed failed, but now it's 261. I wonder if we try hard enough how fast this thing can get. I mean, we already kind of have this thing like its fast configuration. Maybe if we take off the Brabus wing, it would be able to go faster. We don't have any secondary paint groups. Whenever I saw Ruby Star Nia, I was like, yeah, we're going with that. But the paints on this thing are really nice. Like, they have a nice gray, just black, just red, just white. Then we have a kind of nice blue, just yellow. One thing I hate about Horizon 5 is the yellows look so desaturated. Like, in Forza Horizon 4, the yellows actually popped. I don't know what they did, but now they just look... Yeah, they look like the saturation was turned down a little bit. Then, of course, we have Ruby Star Nia, and then, ooh. I actually really like that color, but when you have the option for Ruby Star Neo, you go Ruby Star Neo. I kind of want to go white mirrors and, like, paint the rest of this thing white. Can we paint the Brabus wing? No, I think I could barely see it. I wonder if the stock wing is under the Brabus one. We'll go white wheels, though. Calipers are fine. Windows are fine. I definitely would do, like, some striping on the side. Because I actually have a little 911 up there that does have white wheels and a little stripe on the side. So I do want to see, where is it? Oh, stripes. Where would it be? There was one. Which one was it? I swear they had one that was just like thin line, thick line, thin line. I guess they don't have that. So I guess I'll have to make our own, but that's fine. But I just cannot believe this thing can actually get to X-Class. That's kind of crazy. Now my throat. Alright, I might have to make this thing maybe a little thinner or a little smaller. That's good. There we go. And then should we? I don't really know what to do now if we want to make this smaller or not. I think that's good. That's going to extend to the front. Yeah, that's going to extend to the front. So now we got to line that up perfectly. Just very nice. And insert that. And we do have to fix it. So we go highlight all layers. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Because then it lines up perfectly with the door sill. And I think that's good. But this thing is like it's a good looking car overall. You get some nice parts with it. And it's gonna be quick. I didn't check what the 0 to 60 was, but I think it's like 1.6 seconds, which is kind of crazy. I think that's about as fast as the Demon 170, which is now the fastest 0 to 60 car. Oh yeah, I also tuned the suspension so the front end likes to lift up a little bit. Because that's, I always tune my drag cars as wheelie cars for some reason. But yeah, alright, let's just see how insane this thing is. In 3, 2, 1. I feel like it'd be fast without launch control, but yeah, that is rather quick. That is rather quick indeed. Holy. 215 miles an hour at the speed trap. Now let's run it back without launch control. And okay, maybe we have to tune some stuff. But overall, this thing is wild.